but I just wanted to do this because I think it's more interesting. So the USS Princeton, it actually, I was talking about this with Ryan today, is that the Princeton actually was one of the carriers that helped retake the Marianas Islands. So that's pretty cool, right? It's a small escort carrier. Unfortunately, was sunk, I think, at like the Battle of Leyte Gulf later. The USS Yorktown, the first flight of the Hornets are going to be Yorktown, led by our own Patty. Yorktown was a really interesting ship. It was heavily damaged at the Battle of Coral Sea, repaired in 72 hours, helped win the Battle of Midway, which is essentially when the war changed hands in the Pacific navally, um, um, and was sunk there, unfortunately, by bombing in a submarine. And then, of course, the USS Wasp, which is the second flight of Hornets. And the Wasp, real quick, was actually really interesting. It was lent to the British for the escorts of the convoys to Malta to try to keep Malta from surrendering and getting them supplies. And so it saw a lot of action out there in Malta in the Mediterranean, and then was transferred to the Pacific and unfortunately was sunk by a Japanese submarine. But yeah, the Princeton actually is a really sad story. This Princeton was sunk alongside her sister ship, the USS Birmingham, which was a cruiser, and you can see the Princeton, if you look maybe at this picture, it's easier to see. You can see it's built on top of a cruiser hull, converted, and unfortunately, the Princeton ended up exploding the Birmingham as well, and there were actually more casualties alongside the Birmingham, so they both sunk together, and they were laid down together. So yeah, it's kind of a sad story, but interesting tidbit of history. Sorry, enough of that. So, moving on. So like I said, Tomcat flight's going to be Princeton. Yorktown is going to be the first Hornet flight. Wasp, second Hornet flight. We have a tanker. It's going to be Neptune. Trident's our E2. We don't need to worry about that. We've got the Roosevelt and Forstall, and the BRC, which is a very important number that you'll need to know, the bearing recovery course. We'll get into that more. It's going to be 029 for tonight. The reciprocal of that is 290. And the carriers are both moving at 029 at 15 knots. The weather conditions are, we're on the Marianas map. We've got nice clouds. They're actually at 12,000, not 10,000, but you know what it is. No precipitation. The winds are also conveniently at 030 at 15 knots. So we should have around 31 knots over the carrier deck at all times. So that'll be nice. So the way that everybody's going to start, it's an air start around 50 nautical miles to the northeast of the carrier. The Tomcats and the Hornets, they start not together, but pretty close, and you're not pointed exactly at the carrier, and you are also being spawned inside of a cloud, which is a happy coincidence. The Marshall plan for tonight, which Fish will be organizing, which changed a little bit since we last talked, Fish, is we're going to have 3 stacks now, since we have 3 flights. First stack's going to be at 2,000 feet. That's going to be F-14s. Second stack at 4,000 feet. And the third stack at 6,000 feet. We'll get into the details of that and explain what that is in a second. First, let's talk about the first thing you're going to do when you get into your plane, which is we're going to basically start with, well, I guess this won't be the first thing you do, but we're going to start with when you get into your planes and we get into the pause menu, we're going to have the flight leads, or once I restart the server, you guys slot up. I'll pause it so everybody can slot up and their cockpit is loaded. I'm going to let the flight leads explain, in case you guys are rusty, on how to set a course line of 030-029, how to get your TACAN on, how to set your TACAN, and basically how to get from where we are, which is 50 miles, to the carrier. And that'll be the first thing. And then we'll unpause once everybody understands how to do that, which will only take a few minutes. And then the first call that's going to make, and the flight leads are only going to need to make this call, so it'll only be 3 calls coming to you, Fish. And it's going to be the Marshall call. It'll be the first call here. It'll be, so you'll say Marshall, your tail number, which your tail number is most easily found through the select roll menu, or you can go into that score menu. And some of you requested tail numbers, so make sure when you guys slot up, you slot up into the right slot with your tail number. And so for those who requested tail number, make sure you grab those slots. And then just say, you're going to say your tail number, Yorktown flight 52, Angels 9, and fuel state. And fuel state of the lead will be the fuel state of everybody. And then Fish will reply with, Yorktown flight, case 1 recovery, BRC is 029. Yorktown flight, I believe, what are they holding at? Yorktown flight, hold at 4,000 feet. In stack 2, altimeter is 29.92. Report, see me at 10, and the pilot will just respond. So that'll be that. And so basically, that's the first call that's going to happen. Fish, you can also clarify, like, hey, enter the stack at position 2, whatever you want. Enter the stack at position 3. I think it'll be most natural for us to enter the stack at position 2. We'll go into that in a second. We're not going to switch buttons or anything. We kind of talked about that the other day. Basically, once you get to 10 miles as a flight, you want to make sure you're at your assigned altitude. So for the Princeton flight, that's going to be at 2,000. For Yorktown flight, 4,000. For Wasp flight, 6,000. And then Fish, if you want to give Charlie times, I'm going to leave that totally up to you. But one thing that, we'll get into that too a little bit. But, if you want to say, you're ready to commence or your signal is Charlie, if you want to just do it off the cuff, that's totally fine too. So basically those are the real calls. And then the flight leads are going to make those calls on our first go around. So that'll be Ryan, Patty, Fisk. And they're going to say, Yorktown flight commencing, Yorktown flight at initial, and then we get into kind of the meat and potatoes of it. So let's go ahead and look at this first image here. It's also the first image in the briefing if you guys are in the game. And basically the green line here that goes around in a circle, and you guys see the carrier here in blue. I hope I can zoom in more, actually, to make this a little better. Green line here is your stack. So this is what the stack is. So we've got one flight's going to be holding at 2,000 feet. One flight's going to be holding at 5,000 or 4,000 feet. The other flight's going to be holding at 6,000 feet. We're all coming from the northeast. I don't know if you can see my mouse or not. Sometimes you can't. You're going to be entering at position 2, and we're going to be going around in the stack at 250 knots at our assigned altitude. So, the reason it says with 1,000 feet of separation for each flight is if you're in the same stack, but we're all in different stacks, so it'll be okay. So we're in max fuel saving mode. And then basically we're going to stay in the stack here. The stack is 5 miles in diameter from an invisible post inside between the carrier and 5 miles, 2.5 miles from the carrier essentially. Now, for the purposes of the mission, we actually have I believe it's a cruiser out here at position 3. So you'll actually know when you're on that position 3, that the commence point, that 3 mile point. So yeah, so that's basically the stack. It's nothing super complicated. It's just you're holding up there until you're ready to go. At here, I believe. When it says in this communication, pilot matches speed, so he is at ramp on Charlie time. What that means is, officials say, okay, Yorktown flight, your signal is Charlie at 1622. That means that I want to be on the ramp at 1622, heading down the ramp to 800 feet, accelerating to 350 knots. So basically, you're in the stack until Fish gives us the go-ahead, and Fish will say, go ahead and commence when ready, or your signal is Charlie. That means the flight can now exit the stack at 120 degrees the commence setting, which is basically 20 degrees to the right of the reciprocal of the BRC, which in our case would be 230. Yeah, so this would be 230 degrees right here. And send to 800 feet, 350 knots, and we're aiming to take this big loop behind the carrier battle group and end up 3 nautical miles astern of the carrier to starboard, offset a little bit to starboard at 350 knots, 800 feet, and putting our hook down And if we're in the Tomcat, sweeping our wings back. And essentially there, we are, we're saying we're at initial. We are entering the pattern. Now, since we do have kind of bigger flights, we have flights of 4, we have and 2 flights of 3, I believe, with take on not here. What that means is to enter the pattern, we're actually going to have to separate ourselves in the pattern by 15 seconds minimum. So as you guys cross to the starboard side of the boat here, the first plane will break into the pattern. The next plane will count to 15 seconds, break into the pattern. Third plane will count 15 seconds after them, break into the pattern. Fourth plane, 50 seconds after them, break into that. So the fourth plane and the third plane, you guys have very long downwinds, which will be interesting for sure. I'm excited to see how that'll play out. I know we didn't really do that. Anyway, let's go into what the pattern is and what kind of stuff we want to do in the pattern. Any questions about the stack before we move on to the pattern or the commencing or initial?
The commence is 30 degrees off of 90, so we'd be like 239.
Yes, 239. What did I say? Did I say that wrong? 230 or something? Okay, yeah, you're right. Thank you.
Wave.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just going to give signal Charlie based on who has the lowest fuel state, no time.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so let's talk about. I'm gonna zoom it out a little bit here. I meant to put this on the same page, but I actually, you know what I can do real quick. Let's just modify that to make. Okay, I can just ruin everything. That's fine too. I'll just do it out a little bit. Okay, so this is the pattern. You can kind of see it below. So this is you at position A. This is 100 feet. 800 feet entry, 350 knots, hook down, wing sweep back. If you're in an 18, that's hook down, 350. Your wings don't sweep back. So then we go into the break. We want to be what it says here. You know how it says radar altimeter. You don't want to be at 370 feet. It means set your radar altimeter to 370 feet, and we'll talk about why later. But basically, as you enter the break, we go idle throttle here at position between position B and C. We put our speed brake out, and we do a level brake at 800 feet, to port, from our BRC. So we're going basically 180-degree turn from 030 all the way to 210. And we're going to do that at 10% we're doing it at 10% of our G, of our airspeed in G. So if we're going 350 knots, we should be pulling 3.5 G. If we're doing 300 knots, we should be pulling 3 G. And I believe the Hornet has a G counter on the left side of the HUD there, but I'm not a Hornet expert. I don't have the Hornet. And for the Tomcat, I don't know. No idea where the G counter is for the Tomcat. But yeah. So, and like I said here, you want to have a 15, 17-second interval between you guys because we don't all want to be coming in on fish at the same time. He's going to be really busy tonight. So then, go ahead and, you should 45, 50-degree angle bank, 10% of G, and we get into the point where at D, if we look at our speed, 280 in the Tomcat for gear down. I usually just do 250 for the gear and 225 for the flaps because they're pretty sensitive flaps in the Tomcats. They're easy to get them stuck. And for you guys in the Hornets, gear, flaps, slats, 250. You're good to go. And then basically we're on the downwind. We want to be rolling out on our reciprocal of our BRC. So again, that's 210, 209. That's super important you get that angle right. It's super really helpful when you get it right. And then the goal here between D and E is to get to 600 feet. So we go from 800 here to 600 here. That's pretty easy to remember. Just subtract 200. And then you can, once you get to that 600 feet, you can engage the auto throttle if you want. I always use auto throttle, but feel free to do it how you want for tonight. For the Tomcats, you guys are going to be setting your DLC on the downwind as well. Engaging your DLC, and then you can engage, use it however you see fit. Then, this is an important part. Once you are abeam the transom of the boat, the transom being a 90-degree line from the, a line running on the BRC, beam the transom, a beam the LSO station essentially, then you can start your turn into the end. Also, the LSO fish, if he sees you and has time and you're a beam, he'll say paddles contact, and that's a good indication for you that like, oh, okay, I can start my turn to final now. And another important note is at position E and F here, I also have a destroyer or a cruiser. I can't remember which. And it is around 1.2 nautical miles a beam. You really don't want to go much further than it, and you don't want to be much more closer in it. So you want to be somewhere around that boat here. That's a beam. And those boats are just as guideposts for you guys to know what's going on. And hopefully I also mentioned that there's a boat at the 3 mile initial part as well, to help you know where that is. And then basically, you turn around onto final. We want to be at the 90, which is right here. We can take a glance at the boat. We want to be around 400 to 500 feet right here, and we'd be rolling out into the groove around 370, 350 feet, and that's why we set it there earlier, because we want to basically roll out into the groove, wings level, and hear the beeping of our radar altimeter. We know if we're doing that, we're looking good. And then comes our next communication to the LSO, which is fish, and we're going to say our tail number first, so it'll be 018 Tomcat Ball 5.4. You know what I mean? 5.4 being my fuel state, or 10.2, or whatever it is. And so for Raffle, that will be 360 Tomcat Ball 10.2 auto throttle. And then fish will respond by saying Roger Ball. And then you're basically riding the ball all the way in. An important thing to note here for fish is that, if fish waves you off, you've got to go around. You have got to go around. Obviously we play a lot of DCS and we get waved off by the stupid LSO all the time in Super Carrier. But for the enjoyment of all the other players, we have a pretty crowded flight deck here on the Roosevelt in the Forstall. We want to make sure that we don't collide and ruin any other player's experience. So just try to do that. And fish, you got to do your thing too. The important thing is once you get down, once you trap, go ahead and get your wings swept back or folded up immediately if you're in the Hornet. Get yourself off to a parking spot and get out of the way. Get the deck green. Okay. Any questions about the pattern?
Yeah. Can you touch on where does the wave off aircraft go?
Great.
I fly down the center line, and then where do I go?
Great. I'm glad you mentioned that. That's something that took me a while to actually learn about myself. So I've got it down here in the briefing. So I literally moved it. So the wave off, touch and go, and bolter. So we are going to do a couple touch and goes tonight. And the important thing is all wave offs, basically you're going to stay in the pattern. So as you pass as you're waved off, depending where you're waved off, you're going to go to you're either going to go over the deck without touching, and you're just going to stay, as soon as you get waved off, you go speed brake in, keep your flaps down, keep your slats down, whatever, speed brake in, get to 600 feet, and then make that initial turn to the downwind again, and you're staying right in the pattern. Okay, and then you're going again for another. You don't have to go up to the stack or do anything like that. Now, there's another call that you can make on your own as a pilot, and if you get too close to the aircraft behind you, you can say spinning. And what that does is you can actually spin inside of the pattern, but this is like if you're on final and you roll out and you're too close to aircraft in front of you, and the LSO doesn't wave you off, or maybe the LSO doesn't see, or whatever's going on, you can call spinning, and you can basically make a circle inside here like this and go right back into the pattern. Just so you have to make that call. It's important for everybody. Okay. That's a great question, though. Next thing, Fish, I wondered if you wanted to talk about some of these call-outs real quick that you're going to make.
Are you talking about on the ball?
Yeah, like right for lineup, come left, come right, power, you're high, Roger ball, wave off, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say? Yeah.
Just remember, guys, 2 things. First thing is try and use your actual tail number. I have them all written down so I know exactly who you are. As far as when you're calling the ball, at 3/4 mile, ideally you'd be calling the ball. I'd say Roger ball, and I will be directing you. You have all of your instrumentation. You have everything you need. You don't really need me other than as background music, basically. But if I tell you to come left, it's for a reason. Come right for a reason. I'm not going to make it too complicated. But bolter, burner. If I say burner, that means get out. If this is burner, wave off. Okay? You're high, come on down. You're low. Easy with it means too many corrections. That's basically it. Just have fun. I'm literally not going to wave anybody off unless you are just like crazy out of it. And it's I am just elevator music for you guys.
Oh, you're more than that. All right, these are the wave off parameters that right here that the Air Boss uses. Now, Fish is not going to be using wave off parameters that are this tight. But the thing that I want to note to everybody here, if you can see this red line, basically what it's saying, if this aircraft went out of the red line, it would be waved off. And when we do an Air Boss tutorial, we'll deal with that in a couple weeks. You guys will be able to see that he'll wave you off pretty regularly. But the important thing to note here is how close the wave off parameter is to the bottom of the screen. Now, if you get low, that is going to be the only time that, or if you're going to hit another player, I think that's going to be the only time that Fish wants you to wave off, because nobody wants you to hit the back of the boat. You know what I mean? It's much better to go and practice the pattern again than to hit the back of the boat. Nobody wants that. So that's that for that. Last things, wave offs are mandatory. Please respect Fish and his time and whoever else you're going to run into. Last thing, case 1 departure. Fish is going to be authorizing launches as well. We'll talk about that in a second. But basically, the way a launch works, I'm going to have to go into like 200% so you guys can even maybe see this. Basically, you're gonna launch. Cat 1 is closed for the day, so that's only Cat 2, 3, and 4 are open. And you're gonna, once you launch, you're gonna make a small starboard turn. What is it? 10 degrees, 20 degrees, Ryan? I forget.
10 degrees.
10 degrees starboard turn to starboard. And then you're going to parallel the BRC for 7 miles before you can re-enter the stack. And Fish will give you launch instructions and where to re-enter the stack. You're going to be paralleling the BRC at 500 feet, 300 knots. There is also a ship out there to let you know when you are 7 miles away. Also, you have the tech in. Okay, we're almost there. So this is an example of what he's going to say when you launch. So Fish will say 018, case 1 departure, interstack 2, 4,000 feet, report at position 2. And then he'll, after that, give you signals Charlie. So this is basically what we're going to do. We're going to go into pause. Flight leads are going to show you how to set up TACAN and ILS. All that information will be found in the briefing, left alt B. Anything that needs to know about HUD modes, or make sure you have your auto throttle bound to a button. And then we are going to unpause, go right into it. Our first approach for each flight is going to be a touch and go. So everybody's going to go in their first time, hook up, touch and go, and that's just to practice the pattern, the approach, and the comms. And basically the touch and go, you're going to stay right in the pattern. So after your first touch and go, you're going to stay right in the pattern, and then full stop landing. And then we're going to full stop landing everybody until all aircraft are recovered. And once all aircraft are recovered, once you're chilling on the boat, feel free to watch, hang out, have a good time, encourage people. Once all aircraft are recovered, Fish will start authorizing launches, and we will kind of just go into kind of free-form practice after that. One thing I would just ask everybody is make sure you use the auto throttle at least once. Make sure to figure out what way it is. I know a lot of people have been having trouble with the Hornet auto throttle. I don't know what the deal is there, but it'd be cool to get some, brainstorming. So another thing, the last couple notes before we get started. I know it's taken way longer than I wanted. Touch and go, hook up alongside the boat. When performing a touch and go or bolter, do not cross the bow. Okay? You're going to reestablish your course on the BRC of 030. Don't want to ruin anybody else's day. After wave off, again, the wave-off bolter pattern is BRC on port on the left side until 400 feet, and then climbing back into the pattern at 600 feet. Understand the 220 rule. I'm not going to go into that now. I sent a video on it. So 17 seconds to interval. And another thing that I forgot to mention is you want to be 0.75 nautical miles astern the carrier when you enter the groove. That should give you around like a, I don't know, 17-second, 20-second groove time, which is what you're looking for. There's a little speedboat with some shady-looking fellows with AK-47s. Where you should be entering the pattern. I want to put a submarine there, but it didn't make a lot of sense for me to put a submarine right behind the carrier. It felt like that would be scary. That's for the A4. Don't worry about that. Don't worry, that's some other stuff. So that's some stack behavior stuff. We don't need to worry about that. And another thing that I did want to just mention, I got some questions on this, is if you're on the road, if you're doing the Roosevelt for your full stop, you're going to see these long-range laser lineup systems. It's basically a light on the back of the boat. If it's flashing fast red, it means you're way too far to the left. If it's flashing fast green, way too far to the right. And as the flash gets slower and then steady, you're way closer to center line. And if it's an amber light, you are lined up perfectly. Nice job. Just remember that if you're lined up perfectly, that boat is moving forward while you're coming at it a little bit sideways. So you should put your little thingy in the notch. Put your position indicator of where you're going in the notch of the Cat 2 in the landing thing. Does that make sense? The lineup system light is super, super helpful. And the last thing I wanted to mention are the grades. So you're going to get grades from the supercarrier LSO people. Don't worry about it too much. If you can get an okay pass with parentheses here, that is fucking awesome. That's really good. Everything else is awesome, but I just want to make sure that you guys know if you go to the, it's in the links, but if you go to the Supercarrier Operations Guide, you can see the grades are listed right here with, where you were. If you're in a Tomcat, you actually can look at your grades in your knee board, and you can see how far off glide slope you were after every trap. It's super, super nice and super helpful. And for the Hornet guys, I'm sorry, but you complain to Eagle Dynamics, not me. So yeah. And once we get into the airboss work, you'll be able to save all your grades, look at them, export them, and it'll actually give you a debrief about your variations. It's really nice, but that's not for this week. So yeah. Okay. Any questions?
I do have one, a small one, personal.
Go ahead.
So I was just practicing on quick landing, and my game froze 0.2 nautical miles from the carrier. At that point, I couldn't do anything, and I knew I was going to crash because, aircraft has gone rogue at that point. So, is there anything that I can do, or at least try to do, or is there anything like procedure in that case?
I mean, if your game froze, that's just real life. That's just what happens. It's just part of it. So don't worry about it. Technical difficulties will happen to all of us. So
Wave, can I just see the communications again? Like when we get to the 4,000 point?
Yeah. So let me. Oh, that's font size change, not zoom in.
I can look at this page. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, you're just saying, okay, you get there. Basically, you're saying, okay, Yorktown flight. See you at 10. That means that, okay, you're at 10 feet, and then the Marshal fish is going to know, okay, I've got Yorktown flight. They're in the stack, and basically they can come down whenever I say they can come down. You know what I mean?
Okay, so he gives a call back to our flight to come down. Okay.
Yep. So he'll call you back. He'll say Yorktown flight. Your signal is Charlie, and then at which point you'll say Roger.
Okay. Are we going to stay on here? Or are we using SRS?
So what we're going to do is, because the LSO doesn't get a radio, we are going to stay on here.
Okay, cool.
The LSO guy doesn't get a radio, so Fish is going to make himself priority speaker, so that if any of us talking over Fish, we're automatic, or Fish is talking.
Yeah, we got to be
like
so radio
also,
discipline.
SRS isn't working on the mission server.
Okay.
Set up.
That's another really important point.
Okay, so we just got to watch the background chatter.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Fish, go ahead and make yourself priority speaker when you're ready. The last thing that I just want to mention is you guys can go ahead and get in your slots. I'm going to don't get in your slots, but go ahead and join the server if you haven't already. I'm going to restart the server. But you've got to use the you should also be using the F10 menu to communicate with the carrier in order to get your grades and stuff, okay? So you need to say the inbound call, you'll need to say your see you at 10 call, and then the rest should be automated after that. So let me just restart the server real quick. Hopefully everybody's in here. Rigsters, again, you're welcome to join LSO on the...
Oh, I can't even join him.
Oh, right, because of the thing. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, mate.
That's okay. I'll just... There might be a way, at least I could watch it through like a Discord stream.
All right. Server's rolling. If you have a tail number that you requested, go ahead and make sure to get in your proper tail number spot. And I'll pause it once everybody is in their spot. And a lot of the information for your TACAN can be found in the briefing. Okay, I've gone ahead and paused the server. So make sure to look left Alt and B for you guys to see your thing. And once everybody's in and sorted out, I'm going to give it over to Fish. And I'm just going to fly.
Just give me a minute. A couple of people changed their numbers, so let me fix that.
Keeps unpausing itself. Behave, server. We're looking for a lot of... for you guys who are in Hornets, are you not able to select the role if the server's paused, or waiting for a couple people still?
Princeton flight, what's our target?
I believe it's a Huey at Anderson Air Force Base.
No, F-14s. Are we on for the Roosevelt or the...
So everybody's going to go for the Roosevelt in the beginning, and whoever doesn't have super carrier will have to go for full stop landings on the Forstall only.
So we have enough for 2 full flights, Wave. So we're going to do, it looks like Yorktown and Princeton. Is that cool?
So
what do you mean? There's people left?
I see 4 people in Princeton slots, 4 people in Yorktown slots.
Oh, where did Chang, are you? Oh, you're in.
Yeah, I'm in 1-3.
We've got Fisk.
It works out for me. I don't mind.
Oh, do we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Oh, it's perfect. Just 2 flights then. Okay, so yeah, just 2,000 and 4,000 if that's fine for you. Perfect. Is everybody ready? It's on pause?
I'm loading it right now.
Okay, just let me know.
Never successfully used the auto throttle, so give it a shot.
Yeah. Everybody know how to use TACAN and stuff? Just make sure flight leads cover that. TACAN, ICLS. You've got for Patty, you've got a different TACAN for Forstall, but you won't need it, until then. It's got a different ICLS as well. Also, the frequencies should be stud 1 for everybody except Patty. Your stud 1 is the Roosevelt, and so you might have to switch to the Forstall manually. It's 129. It's in the briefing.
Good question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So my mom was talking a bit later, before. So are we all landing on the 71, or are we going to the Forest?
All landing on 71. Remember, our first landing is going to be touch and go. We stay in the pattern. Then we have full stop, wait for all aircraft to recover, and then we can get into more freeform practice. Have some fun with it.
So with touch and go, we're not putting hooks down.
Hooks up for the first. Yep. And then hooks down once we do that. And that'll just help us do the communication.
Got it.
There's going to be a lot of communication on the Discord of just people saying Roger Ball and stuff like that. So.
And Wave, to clarify, so we're going to do touch and go, then re-enter the pattern, and then land, or do we go touch and go back up to the stack? Oh, so touch and go, pattern,
touch and go,
land.
Right back to land, yeah. If we went all the way back up to the stack, it would just be kind of I think it'd be a long time for people, but yeah, I think it'll be better. So is everybody in, or are you loaded, Chang, or what's your...
I'm loaded, yeah.
All right. Any questions? Okay, let's do this, guys.
Let's do it.
Let's have some fun. Thank you, Wave. Thank you for that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that was an awesome briefing, man.
Sorry that went so long.
That was by far the best briefing FF has ever had.
Yorktown flight, when you come in, hit autopilot and B alt so we can level out while we put everything in. Yorktown flight, does everyone know how to enter all the information, or does anybody need a hand?
I'm good.
Good.
They're just waiting for restart.
Let me know if TACAN's not working for anybody, or
It's looking a little goofy right now, but
I've been having some trouble with.
It works for me. It's,
what's your range?
71 X-ray. We're 50 miles out.
Oh, that's good. I've been having some issues with my TACAN. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong or what.
Alright, Princeton flight F-14s, we're gonna link up over, like, the northwest tip of this island here. Just so that we can all get together before we, start flying inbound.
Alright,
Copy
so
that.
above Anderson?
Not Anderson. Actually, no,
north-
let's just make it Anderson.
Oh, west, I thought you meant, that doesn't work the other way. East, I thought you said west.
The Yorktown flight, just descending to this cloud here. I'm heading 225. I'm seeing the island now.
Yep, let's stay on 225. I see one guy out in front of me and one guy behind me. There are two guys behind me.
Ryan, is your TACAN working yet?
No, it's not.
Did you press the steer command for TACAN?
Yes.
And is your TACAN sent to TR-71?
71 X-ray.
Yep.
It's weird.
I think it's a Tomcat bug. It's been happening to me occasionally. Because I know I'm doing this right. You can try to get Jester to do it.
Oh yeah, that as well. I was gonna say try turning off and on like the different screens or something.
Yorktown flight, let's descend to 10,000. Angel Star.
Works.
Remember, for each individual pilot, you'll want to call in your inbound call inside of 50 miles but via the F10U menu, but only the flight leads need to make that call to fish.
Copy that. At what range should we call the info?
What'd you say?
What range should we?
50.
Yeah,
Initial
inside of 50. Yeah.
Yorktown flight, I'm going to turn 270.
All right,
Ryan, are you in a left-hand orbit around above Anderson?
Confirm.
Okay.
Me as well. Or make sure you guys know your tail numbers. I'm 016.
360.
Do you think because I don't have super carrier, it's not picking it up?
Try the
TACAN.
Forrestal's TACAN.
No,
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
I've got super carrier and it's not picking it up. It's telling me it's like 4 miles away.
Yeah, we're not
Obviously
far.
bullshit.
That's
Okay, let me try Forrestal.
that might be your
This is hot. I also can't get TACAN 71 X-ray.
weird.
That's right, Forrestal 59.
Yeah, it's 59.
And I could wave before the briefing.
I know, me too. I'm having that same issue, and I don't know what it is.
I've got
I'm
the
sorry.
TACAN.
Sorry about that, guys. I know it's pretty annoying.
No,
all good.
It's fine. I mean, it's not your fault.
I would say maybe load another mission and then load back into this one.
Yeah, but I already
Well,
did
just-
that.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. That's fine though. We've got the ships. All the ships are guideposts as well, so I think that'll help. It's not going to be great, but it'll help.
Princeton flight, are we all together?
I'm
250, targeting 250 for speed.
I'm orbiting over Anderson.
Copy.
Yeah, who just went into the clouds and broke out?
Me probably.
All right, I've got you.
Alright, Princeton flight, we're going to start heading towards the carrier.
Copy.
Hello?
Then, Raffle, do you have a rough heading to that?
Copy that. Give me 1 second, and I'll give you a rough heading.
Okay, I thought your TACAN was working.
My TACAN is working. Rough heading is 245.
245, copy. Alright, I'm heading 245, just passing feet dry over the island.
Copy
What's
that.
your altitude?
Just under clouds, like 12,000.
Okay. Same.
Yorktown, I'm going to turn 260 and descend to 4,000
Mic
feet.
check, mic check.
Good check.
Yep, gotcha. Looks
Can't
like
hear
Patty
anybody.
disconnected. So,
that's why.
Fisk, you might have to make your inbound call for your flight.
Okay. Marshall, 017, Yorktown flight, 9.8 miles, Angels 8, fuel 8.9.
Roger, Yorktown flight. You're clear to proceed for a Case 1 touch and go. BRC is 030. Hold at Angels 4. Altimeter is 29902. Report, see me at 10.
Roger, see you at 10. Hey, see you at 10.
You're already inside 10.
Marshall, Princeton 1-1.
Oh, it works now once I restarted.
Princeton 1-1, or excuse me, Marshall, Princeton 1-1. Flight of 4, Tomcats, Angels 13, inbound for landing. Fuel state 10.7.
Roger, Princeton flight. Please proceed to Case 1 touch and go. BRC is 030. Hold at Angels 2. Altimeter is 29902. Report, see me at 10.
Princeton 1-1.
Hey,
go ahead.
Sorry, some advice for the Tomcats. Switch your TACAN to NFO and then get Jester to set it, and it looks like it works.
His is all fucky too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, his says it's behind me. Never mind.
Yeah.
Well, never mind. No TACAN.
Careful with your course select here, because if you put it on, it's putting you out in front of the carrier. So wait till you get behind the carrier before putting on course select.
Princeton flight, we're descending. Throttling back.
Range is currently 15.
Starting that left hand around the carrier at position 3. Whoa.
Marshall, Princeton 1-1, see you at 10.
Marshall. Yorktown flight, your signal is Charlie.
Roger. Commencing.
Do you want us to stack higher than Princeton flight so we don't interfere here at all?
You should be fine because they're already coming in, and you're still at 10.
What's our assigned altitude, Ryan?
2,000.
2,000.
It would make sense to flip that because that 14s just have naturally more fuel. The way it works.
Your first flight in would be the lowest in the stack.
Yeah.
Hornets, you guys can dump your bags too because they're empty anyways.
That's the court martial offense there, buddy.
That costs money.
I'm Canadian, I don't care about some Uncle Sam Navy.
020, the Admiral would like to see you once you land.
That's why Canada will never have a navy.
Mic check.
We do have.
You're good, Chang.
Okay. I can.
That's why Canada will never have aircraft carriers.
Sure, true. Not anymore.
For the flight leads, do me a favor and call your KISS off, just so I know.
Patty, I gave you a hard
Princeton
time.
flight
but you checked
established,
my wings
position
just now.
2.
I was way ahead of you.
Roger, Princeton, continue.
17 miles. I'm just passing the island.
Princeton flight, go echelon right when able.
Copy. Remember, touch and go for your first. Oop. Forgot my see you at 10 call.
Guys, just a DCS question. When you go into a menu, like when I press escape and the screen completely dims to like black around it, do you guys know if that's a DCS setting or is that something different?
Yorktown, Marshall, Yorktown, initial.
Roger. Yorktown flight numbers wise, this is Holiday. I think I'm number 2 on the flight, correct?
Holiday, you go at the brake. Are you right behind me?
Yeah.
You make the turn at the brake. I'll extend 15 seconds beyond.
The problem is my TACAN isn't working, so I don't have a distance from the boat.
All right, I will go at the brake then.
Huh. I also have another really fun bug, is that every time I try to call into the boat, it changes my radio frequency to 127.501.
Same here.
I was wondering what was going on.
Princeton Flight, your signal is Charlie.
Braking.
Everybody's wheels down from their flight?
They're at initial already.
Yeah, I know, but they're doing a touch and go. So we would wait until like all their flights are wheels down.
Oh, okay.
Like recovered.
Okay.
Right, fish. So I had connection issues. I climbed up to 17K just to not interfere. What do you want me to stack now?
Stack at 4K, please.
Yeah.
217.
Try to make.
4K.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, try to make your call properly. Like, perfect.
Paddles contact.
This is York 020 in the stack as well, 4,000.
Instant flight, you guys with me?
I'm not with you. I am fortunate. Sorry.
Can you give
but
me
I am in the stack at 2,000.
Can you wag your wing for me,
I'm at,
Ryan?
what is this, position 3 right now, roughly?
Okay, I'm at position 1.
I'm at position 2 with someone.
With Polly, I guess.
Yeah, I'm position 1 with just past the carrier.
No, that's not. Yeah,
Hornet, call the ball.
Sorry.
017, Hornet ball, 8.1.
Roger, ball. Go a little low. Power. On and on. Come right.
Who's firing flares?
Come right. Come right. Power. Come right. Power. 017 power.
Hmm.
017 clear to re-enter the initial.
Roger.
Nice.
Anybody else's game just crash?
Nope.
Nope.
Negative.
Wow. I haven't had a crash in months.
You know that's how that happens, right?
Yeah, that's how it goes.
I don't get crashes, I just get freezes for like a minute straight, then I'm dead.
429 Hornet ball, 7.4.
Roger, ball. Come right. Descend. Come right. On and on.
Ollie, your radio is doing the same thing mine did too.
429, clear to re-enter the initial.
Fishy, do you see us on like a scope or something? Or like
I have a couple people, but I'm not gonna go through that. Princeton Flight, your signal is Charlie.
Marshall Princeton 1-1, roger. Signal is Charlie. I know I saw one Towcat with me.
For Chang and Patty, I'm switching you to Wasp Flight for this purpose. Just hang out.
So I'll just be Wasp 020?
Yeah, just hang out for a little bit.
Yep.
Where's the third Tomcat?
Hornet, call ball.
017, Hornet Ball, 7.5.
Roger, ball, power.
Ryan, am I still next to you?
017, on and on.
Say again, Ryan?
Yes.
Cool.
Power.
Princeton Flight commencing.
I think my circuits are really too wide.
Bolter, burner. (017), please proceed to the stack 2K. Aircraft in the pattern. Hornet, call ball.
429, Hornet Ball, 6.8.
Princeton Flight, wings back.
Roger, 429, power.
2.
Power. 429, power. Three wire. Foul deck.
Nice.
My TACAN's working.
Correct.
Yeah, it worked on.
Are we entering the pattern?
Can we just do like the inbound thingy call out or no?
Yep.
Wing for the F-14s, and then I'll give you Charlie.
Marshall 016. Fuck, I forgot what to say. Marshall 016, 40 miles out. Angels 10, state 11.7.
Roger, 016. You're clear for case 1, touch and go. BRC is 030. Hold at Angels 3. Altimeter is 2992. Report see me at 10.
016, report see you at 10.
Princeton Flight on initial.
Yeah, I gotta tighten up my circuits here. Like a flight school.
Zero 16 Marshall.
Is off.
Dang, are you in the stack here?
I am in this back, yes.
016 wave Marshall.
016.
Yeah, 016. Belay my last order. Please proceed to Patty's flight and connect with them. Report when you connect.
Copy.
Yeah, we're just in the stack here at 4,000.
Okay, copy.
Paddles contact. Tomcat, report ball.
Dead ball, half mile. State 9 off.
Roger ball, on and on. Bolter. Oh. That wag there was seriously bad. I actually don't know if that was a bolter, but you flew right over it and then it popped you down onto it for me.
Oh, it was beautiful from my point of view. The touch and go though.
Yeah, for me, you were already at the other end of the flight deck, and then you came back after I said what I was saying. That was super weird. Palace contact. I have it streamed so you can see. We have 2 F-14s in the pad.
Marshall 217, overhead Angels 4, state 6.3.
Roger, 217.
Oh, yep, Ollie.
We got 2 inbound, right?
Yep.
We have a cutoff. Tomcat on final wave off.
Copy.
Tomcat on final call, ball come way right.
Roger ball.
Way right.
Fish says Roger ball.
What do I say?
60 Tomcat ball, state
Okay.
9.4.
Yeah.
And your distance, ideally, but power. Power. Come right for lineup. Power.
Fucking AFC.
Tomcat call ball.
Dead ball, 1 mile. State 8.2.
On and on. Descent.
Nice.
You guys are trapping this one, right?
Yes, sir.
You got it, mate.
One wire. Well done.
Well done.
Wasp flight, your signal is Charlie.
217.
Copy. Wasp 20. I'm not sure which one's in front of the other. I'm right abeam the ship right now. Okay, I'm down.
Yorktown flight, should I continue to remain in the stack.
Repeat your call sign.
017, Marshal 017, should I remain in the stack or go?
017, your signal is Charlie for full stop.
Yorktown was on the... Already got Charlie's signal.
Well,
I called him off.
Back.
I called him off and put him to stack and then forgot about him because I suck.
016 commencing.
So what's the altitude for this one then? When we're
800 feet.
Okay.
Look at if you hit left alt and B to see. You can see it really fast on that image. You want to end up behind the boat at 3 miles. There's a ship, 350 knots, 800 feet.
Okay, but someone else is already on final anyways. It's you.
217 initial.
No, you're not going to final. You guys are going to initial, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Basically, you're lining up to enter the pattern, and you want to have a 15-second break from your person beside you.
What did I say before the break again? Sorry.
800 feet, idle throttle, speed brake out.
No, like, what do I say?
You don't say
You don't have to say anything.
Okay.
You can say kiss off if you want.
So the only
really
thing I say is a hornet ball, right, at the end?
Yeah, you say tail number, hornet ball, fuel state. Auto throttle,
Okay.
not auto throttle.
Wait, who in Wasp Flight is on? Who has their gear down and is...
It's me. I'm going around again though. I'm not going in for final.
I'm gonna...
Because you're landing right now, right?
No, I haven't been called for paddles, so
Okay.
I'm gonna restart my approach.
Am I doing full stop or touch and go? Because I haven't
If
done
you're,
either.
if you're in the pattern, you don't have to be...
Yeah, I don't have to call you. You just re-enter.
doesn't have to say battle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go around and then.
Yeah, Patty, you're supposed to be at initial right now, and you're about to break to go into the pattern.
Yeah, and once you do your touch and go or ruffle, you fly and go, you just re-enter the initial.
Okay, so I'm gonna come around for this one. I'm in front of the boat right now.
Yeah, you go first.
Wait, I thought I was going because I'm already in that wind.
Yeah, you should go in. You're in front of me.
Yeah, Chang's.
Bang.
So touch and go, right? No full stop.
For the 14.
Fine.
Oh, for the 18, yeah. 14 call ball.
Hornet ball.
034. 1 mile, 6.8. Fuel state 6.8.
Roger, come right for lineup.
Who just broke?
Power. Come right for lineup.
Marshal.
And bring it back left. On and on. Descend. Four wire. Foul deck. Paddles contact.
017 initial.
Roger, initial.
Do I call the ball whenever, or do I have to wait until fish gives you clearance?
He's gonna say, call the ball, and then you're gonna call the ball, and then he'll say Roger ball.
Your wings are supposed to be level, and you're supposed to be right behind the deck before you call them.
Okay.
Somebody's in the pattern doing crazy shit.
Yeah. I thought he called paddles contact to me, and then I saw Chang coming into final, so I'm just breaking out.
You should just stay in the pattern, and he should
just overfly
Chang off. He should be waving Chang off, or Chang should be saying, whoever's behind should be saying spinning, and you just spin in the pattern.
Yeah, I'm gonna be spinning here because I'm
Roger ball.
Chang right now, so I'm gonna go around.
Oh, don't spin the pattern. That fucks everything up.
Someone else is.
Or just go to the port side of the boat, I guess. What do you think, Ryan?
Yeah.
I would recommence your initial from there. I would come on the right side of the boat right now.
Yeah, that's
But if anybody is also doing initial, then you get...
No, I'm watching it. I see everything.
There's a Hornet and a Tomcat, like...
The Tomcat's moving to the right.
I'm moving to the right as well.
Alright, look.
Bye, man.
Come right for lineup. Right for lineup.
That
Green.
helicopter,
Oh, game froze. I don't know what it is.
that helicopter's throwing me off too.
He's not in the way, is he?
No,
He's
it's just like another plane to look at.
Yeah.
Right, so if anyone can hear me, I don't know if my game broke or not, but like at 22 miles it always freezes, so I don't know if I can actually land.
You went right through the deck on my stream.
Yeah.
Are you going, okay, I'm gonna run inside your turn then.
I see somebody on the down one. I'm gonna wait to break until you're at my 7 o'clock. Like if you see somebody, if you're in the
Raffle, break left for downwind.
copy. If you're like waiting to know if you should go to the downwind or not, you should wait until somebody's on your 7 o'clock. If they're on your 7 o'clock, then you're good to break into the downwind.
Wave, is that you who just flew over the boat?
Ruffle's right ahead of me, so I'm just
I see him.
turn, and then I'm gonna wait until he's on my 7, and then I'll go.
Yep, that's perfect. Yeah, I was giving you instruction.
Trying to come back around here.
Oh, Wave, are you using the,
F-18 looking good. Call ball.
017, Hornet ball, 5.5.
Roger ball. Come right for lineup. Bring her right. Right. On and on.
I think I'm too close to it.
Right, so I don't think I will be able to do this. My screen freezes, so I'm gonna hop on Conquest, yeah?
Later.
Sorry, man. Sorry about that.
2-wire. Most beautiful trap of the evening. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done, mate.
F-18 call ball.
Yeah, I'm too fast.
Speed brake for a reason. Descend. Bring it right. 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 Bolter.
Oh, it's actually pretty nice.
You were coming straight down the deck, though.
Thank you.
Yeah, I probably would have missed it. Okay, I'm gonna land on Forestall here.
Patty joke.
No, come right around. Come left for downwind.
I can't land on that one anyway.
He can't land.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and just do the pattern. Just do your pattern in the forestall, yeah. And then feel free to take off, you know, when you're ready.
Yeah, right. Thanks. That was cool.
That was really cool. Tomcat call ball.
At least we all like
0,
are able to get in when it's really busy.
You'll stay
It's not-
7.3.
Yeah, the touch and goes help because you can keep people kind of going.
Descent. Descent. On and on. Come right for lineup.
This server's giving good performance too. I'm getting like 90.
Hornet call ball.
Practice case once and Conquest. Just so I can actually do pair stuff.
Hornet call ball. 1-wire.
016 Tomcat ball, 9.4 auto throttle.
Roger. Raffle, call your clear. 016 on and on.
Clear.
On and on. Right for lineup. Right for lineup. Power. Power. Beautiful. 016, clear for left, immediate downwind.
016.
034 commencing.
Hell yeah.
Copy 034.
You got Tacon in the pattern, baby.
Hey, Tacon woke up.
Yeah, I had a monster migraine show up while I was learning ground strikes in the Jeff. Like, I'm gonna go lay down before this thing tonight, and I started screening. Yeah, just slept right through everything. It's one downside of having cool Army stories.
So just two left aircraft to be recovered. Right? 2 aircraft left to be recovered, correct?
Thornhill, what are you in? 18 or 14?
18.
18, copy.
Tail number 034.
Thank you.
Auto throttle on the Tomcat's a lie. It's the worst.
18's worse.
Auto throttle's the worst, period.
Palace contact.
Who's that?
Marshal 013.
013, Marshal.
Marshal 013, inbound for landing. Angels 12, fuel state 11.8.
Marshal 013. Proceed to case 1, full stop, BRC 030, hold at Angels 2, altimeter 2992, report see me at 10. Tomcat call ball.
016, Tomcat ball, 9.0, auto throttle.
On and on.
Marshal 013, roger all.
Power. Two wire. The other most beautiful trap of the night. Well fucking done. This stream is for mature audiences only. Nice job, Wave.
Yeah, thanks. Good job, everyone. 2 aircraft left to be recovered, or where are we at?
We have Ryan and Thornhill is... I can't tell if Thornhill's on initial or if he's on downwind.
Initial.
I tweaked my flaps, so I had to take off again.
034, commence. Your signal is Charlie.
Ooh, good job, everybody.
That was amazing.
Nobody died.
Yeah.
Chang went right through. I can't wait to show you guys on the stream.
Don't worry about it.
Did you just click,
Ooh.
man?
Marshal 013, CO at 10.
Roger, see you. Roger, 013. Commence at your leisure.
013.
We have a red deck here. Yeah.
Hornet ball 10, state 8.0.
Roger, Hornet ball, clear deck. Come left for lineup.
2.
I'm fine. I'm just gonna sit here at the edge of the catapult and sit and time out. I'm gonna think about what I did.
Did you damage me?
I don't know. You had your wings up. You're not on fire.
Patty, you're still recovering on the forestall?
Yep.
Copy.
That fire of the foredeck there kind of threw me a little there. It
Yeah.
was on fire.
It's self-contained.
034 governor.
Marshal 013 established position 2 at 2000.
Marshal.
Once Take-On gets recovered, we'll have like a 3-minute little debrief, and then we can start getting people in the air again. Does that sound okay?
Works for me.
That works, man.
Enough for
Because I
me
think
right
there's a couple of questions.
Do you
Palace contact.
reselect role or go, just exit the server completely to get the TACAN working?
So I have my TACAN's working after I came back in after my game crashed. So I would.
Mine is not working after selecting a new aircraft.
Oh yeah. I don't know what's going on with the TACAN with the radio frequency too. You know.
It's just with the F-14. I've noticed it's goofy like that.
Yeah. I'll let
Marshal 013 commencing.
I'll let
Marshal.
If there. You guys can also hop in the LSO seat if you want to see what Fish is seeing by hitting left alt F9.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Dude, very cool 4-cell deck. Very cool wolf pack.
Oh, nice. I'm glad you like it.
Hornet Cobalt.
Hornet Ball 1.5, state 77.
Power, you are low.
How do you join it? Left alt.
F9.
You need a super carrier.
Fuckers.
It might take you to the 4 stalls LSO, who knows?
On speed. You are high.
No, it doesn't take me anywhere.
You are high. Wait for lineup. Three wire. On my screen, you caught a bounce and popped the 3 wire.
So we got everybody recovered now, right?
Yeah, it's for Ryan's second
yeah.
trap. But he's
Marshal 013 on initial.
Let's wait for
Marshal.
Cover. He's up there. Done.
Do you want to? Okay, we'll wait for Ryan to get in. Everybody can watch Ryan.
How can I, do me one sec. I'm trying to
Repair.
talk to the ground crew, but
Open your cockpit.
Control C.
I could not repair when I tried earlier.
there we go. What? My engine
off.
just shut down.
You piece of shit. Take his wings, Fish. Take his wings!
013, the Admiral would like to promote you.
Oh.
This shit hot right there.
Paddles contact.
I get what you mean. Like, how do I shut down my engines when they're already off?
Yeah.
That wasn't the problem I was having. It just, like, the ground crew would say Roger and then not do anything. Like, I didn't get a countdown or anything like that.
I'm gonna sit here on your Tayloron, Ryan.
Okay.
I learned a fun fact that each one of the Taylorons of the Tomcat are as big as a A4's wing.
That's wild.
It's an awesome stat.
Oh, you put F4s on here too. Good.
Yeah.
Good man.
There are only a few because the model is so bad. I couldn't burn a hole into anybody's eyes.
Yeah, the intakes look kind of funky, like with all white. Kind of still looks cool.
Hornet Cobalt. Tomcat Cobalt.
Tomcat ball, half mile, state 7.9.
On and on. You are fast. On and on. Two wire. Beautiful.
Nice trap. All right, little debrief. 3 minutes. First, let's. I think we should just say, does anybody have any questions about anything? Because things got pretty chaotic there for like 5 minutes. It was like a fucking circus. So, any questions?
Recommendation.
Yeah.
It did get very chaotic there, especially when they were re-entering the initial. I do think that maybe for the touch and goes, we should have stacked them back up and then let them commence on their own.
Yeah. Okay. I think some people were also confused about, or was anybody confused about how to break evenly to space yourselves out? Or it looked like some people were like breaking away at weird, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think our circuits were that great. But when you're coming down from the stack, what's the next step there?
Okay, so the next step there is if you hit left alt and B, you see that orange line that extends out from the green line? Your next step...
Yes, okay. And then you're going to descend there, and then you're going to... Okay, you're going to descend 800 feet, 300, and then you're entering the okay.
Yeah. Then you're entering initial, and then you do your separation turn with the brake.
Number one turns at the bow of the ship. Number 2 turns 15 seconds later. Number 3, 15 seconds after that.
So pretty much
so
like
you don't
15...
extend your downwind, you extend your upwind. I noticed a lot of people extending their down.
Yep.
Yeah,
I noticed that too.
That messes up the order. Okay, and really you only have 15 seconds between you when you're landing. Like, that's pretty crazy.
No. So that if you extend by the math that they've done is that if you extend by 17 seconds, you're going to have a 45 to 60 second separation on landing.
Okay.
As long as you all keep the same speed. 800 feet, 350 knots, continuously descending slightly and descending in your speed as well.
You know what, at the end of the day, like, I think we can get it down, and, like, next time we're all together on a mission, like, we can do the same, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
The other thing that I just want, if everybody pops into external views on the carrier real quick in F2 and just zoom out a lot, you see that destroyer on the left, the port side of the Roosevelt. That is where you want to be. Around that destroyer is where you want to be on your downwind. I saw a lot of people inside of that, and a lot of people way outside of that. And then, like Ryan said, I think the biggest problem with the order is that people would go super, super far downwind before they turned to the boat. And they would have this really, really long groove time, like of riding the ball. You really only want, technically, you only want like 17 seconds of riding the groove.
Okay, I'm coming over to your ship for the beer.
Nice. So, like, as soon as you're abeam, the LSO platform, like, which is right behind the island, essentially. Well, it's pretty far behind the island, but near the transom, that's when you want to start your turn into it. So I saw a lot of people, like Ryan said, like going really, really, really far behind the boat, and then turning in and having like a
who's on
45-second group time.
Someone's on final right now, aren't they?
Yeah, it's Holiday.
Okay.
Nice.
Hornet call ball.
429 Hornet ball. Probably 10 point something.
429 Roger ball on right for line.
Put a window here.
Yeah, it's 15
power.
Okay, so cool. At this point, we can just freeform practice, request your launches like we talked about, and just make sure to make the right comms when you want. And Fish, if you want to fly and you want to switch with somebody, you're welcome to hot swap or do whatever you want.
Does anybody want to switch? Does anyone want to practice LSO?
I'll do it to give you a break. But...
No, I'll continue. I'll continue if you want to keep flying. I'm fine either way.
Somebody else was speaking up. Who was that?
I'm on final, but I can't. Well, let me put my hook down, see what happens. Probably won't do anything.
Call ball.
Red deck right now. It'll be clear by the time you get.
Hornet ball.
Holiday's like, get me the fuck out of here.
I got it.
On, right for lineup.
So again, when you guys depart, remember 7 miles, 500 feet, and then re-enter the stack from there.
Coming down the wrong angle, Patty. It's an angled runway.
Yeah, I see that.
Looks beautiful.
Yeah, that would
have been a 3-wire.
Yeah, maybe my hook just won't touch, huh?
Yeah, no, your hook went right over it. It was a perfect 3-wire from my view.
Awesome.
Cool. Well, the only other thing that I wanted to mention is that everybody did a good job, and that was really fun, and let's keep doing that.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot, guys. That was really fun.
That was super cool.
The briefing, all the preparation work, I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Remember to request your launch with, here, I'll give an example. 018, case 1 departure, or no, sorry, I'll say 018, request launch Cat 2, and then Marshall will say 018, case 1 departure, interstack position, or interstack 2, 2,000 feet, or stack 1, 2,000 feet, report at position 2, and then you're ready to commence when you say request to commence, and he says your signal's Charlie. So, yeah.
Slight variation on that. You're supposed to maintain 500 feet for 7 before entering the stack.
Yes.
So basically, when you take off, you go slightly to the right and head out to the, whatever that is, the destroyer to your front, and then you enter the stack. Just stay at 500 feet until that point.
Yeah. Cool. And the last thing is, when you're on the ball, a lot of people got those comms a little confused. Basically, Fish will say, call the ball, and then you'll say your number. So, like 016, your plane, Hornet, Tomcat. Then you say your fuel state. So you just be like, Hornet ball, 8.4, auto throttle.
So every time the LSO speaks first and says, call the ball?
They're supposed to, but if you're 3/4 of a mile away, which is where that little speedboat is, feel free to do it on your own. You know.
Yeah, and especially if I don't. And you really don't call the ball until your wings are level. At most everybody call the ball on the turn.
Right. Yeah, you're right. The biggest thing I think we could all work on is just having shorter downwinds, and then we can get then the pace will increase. When we have shorter downwinds, everybody will get way more traps in.
013, request departure Cat 2.
Okay, can one of you guys just press escape to bring up the menu? Does your screen dim when you do that?
Yes. Break 013, case 1 departure approved. Maintain 500 feet for 7. Report at position 2.
What altitude for position 2?
I don't know.
Your stack will be 2,000.
2,000, copy.
Alright, I'm gonna sign off for now. I might come back and see what you guys are doing in a bit, or I just gotta check in with the missus. That was really fun though. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Wave. Thanks a lot, Fishy.
That was awesome, Patty. Good job. Nice landing.
And nice work, man.
Alright, thanks.
017, request case 1 departure Cat 4.
017, departure approved Cat 4. Maintain 500 feet for 7. Report at position 2. Your stack will be 4,000.
Roger.
Ryan, could you not get 3 and 4 to work again?
I wasn't able to get 4 to work.
Why does press launch before you start moving?
I tried.
Yeah, I did.
4's weird. I think that F14, that's the stack F14 is messing with it.
Yeah, I'll do that F14 next time. But I can't even get 3 to work. Whoever's in front of me, the F18, why don't you try to get 3 to work?
Yeah, I'll try. I'm just gonna pretend I asked for 3.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, they certainly worked sometimes when I was testing it. You know, I didn't have a problem, but Supercarrier is weird, man.
And maybe there's a lot of ships on here. I know my frames definitely drop as I come in.
Yeah. Have you guys seen the Air Boss yet? Anybody seen him? He's this yellow guy here. It says Air Boss on his shirt, and he's got aviators on, and he looks fucking pissed.
Thanks, Elite.
Yeah, 3's working.
Appreciate it.
Oh, nice.
Oddly enough, the jet blast deflector on Cat 2 is still up.
Guess we're all using 3.
Well, 2 works too, right? Or, oh, it's still up. Oh my god.
Is 2 stuck up for anybody else?
Yep.
Oh my god. Come on, Supercarrier.
This is what happens with those tax cuts.
Just when we get organized and
I'll see if I can sneak in there now that this 14's out of my way.
More upset that I paid like $40 for a half-baked product.
oh my god. Yeah.
Tell me about it.
Fucking raw.
Do you think they'll ever work on it again?
They better, dude. But next week, Airboss, dude. Oh yeah, sneak preview for next week, everybody. We're going to be doing Case 1 with the Harrier with Airboss. and it's awesome. It's awesome. So,
13, establish position 2 at 2000.
Roger 013. Stand by for launches.
Cat 1's responding to me, so I'm getting myself turned in now.
Zero 13, once I have clear deck, you're clear to commence.
Copy.
Wave, can part 2 of that training be Apache learning?
you think it's coming out?
The 26th is what it says.
Yeah, it's not coming out. No way.
You know what's coming out the 26th?
I mean, that's what Steam says.
2023.
Yeah, Steam also said it was supposed to come out on December 26th.
But they announced over a week early that it wasn't, didn't they?
Yeah. But you know what is actually coming out January 26th?
No.
That SU-30 mod.
Ooh.
With like
there we go.
We'll have multi-crew.
I don't know.
I believe it's supposed to, yeah.
If it does, that'd be awesome.
You guys, I mean, I know not everybody's into the Harrier, but the Air Boss tutorial will be worth it, and we can do an Air Boss tutorial. We can do 2 next week, because I got the forestall working and everything, so...
I can fly around and pick up swimmers.
034 Cat 1 requesting clearance launch.
Brian, that can be arranged, my friend.
Break 034, case 1 departure approved. Maintain 500 feet for 7. Report at position 2. Your stack will be 2,000.
034, render.
Marshal 017, established position 2.
Roger, proceed to the stack.
016, Cat 3, request launch.
016, departure approved. Case 1 departure. Maintain 500 feet for 7. Report at position 2. Your stack will be 2,000.
016.
You get better at holding the stack here.
I need to practice that, because now I understand where I messed up when we were all practicing.
You know what my favorite part of the night was? When the LSO got mad at me and forgot me in the stack.
I did forget you. I straight up forgot you.
It was like Yorktown flight. I was like, what? I'm pretty sure Yorktown's on the deck. No.
Yeah, he just like sent me off, and I was like, we're supposed to go back in the pattern until we got down. All right.
The pattern where you were.
I'm sorry, I missed the track.
So you need to watch my stream. So like as you boltered, the pattern was crazy. So I panicked and I sent you back up.
And your tavern was kind of everywhere because I got down, chain crashed, system crashed. Patty had to go to the other carrier, and that left you alone up in the air. You forgotten.
I'm gonna highlight that for you so you can see what happened on the bolter. Was that the bolter or just a touch and go?
That was a bolter. I was worried I was going short, and I added power at the last minute, and then just
Floated right over.
Yep.
All right.
It was so embarrassing.
Oh my god, going 300 knots, 7 miles is actually kind of hard. I'm like, oh wait, I'm 400.
Who do I have in F-18s right now, anybody?
Take on
this
Holidays on the deck.
Take on Holiday. Alright, who's my F-14 on Cat 3?
Polly on Cat 3.
Would you guys rather next week do Airbus tutorial with like planes, or would you rather do it with the Harrier?
I want to do it with the Harrier.
That'd be awesome. Plane? What are you talking about?
034, case 1 departure approved. Maintain 500 feet for 7. Report position 2. Proceed to stack thereafter. 2 Angels 2 at your discretion.
Copy 034.
Are there multiple 034s now, I'm guessing?
There are multiple 034s.
Yeah, there are.
My bad. That is my fault. I should have.
Way to go, Wave. Jeez.
I know.
Where is
Might as well just fucking leave
034 Hornet commencing port side. Roosevelt.
013, clear to commence at your discretion.
013, Roger. Signal Charlie.
Marshal 016, I have forgotten my stack altitude.
016, the F-14s are stacked at 2K.
016.
I guess they want to put on the catapult. Let me try Cat 2.
Cat 1 works if you can sneak in there. It'll rate you. You
Cat
don't have to be
1's
perfect.
covered in aircraft.
Or Cat 2, yeah.
Where's Raffle? What happened to him?
I'll spin around. Up to you.
Yeah, I've been
I think you're just
crashing.
past the thing there.
Yeah, you're not in the server. Where'd you go?
My DCS has been crashing. Tomcat Pilot, can you do me a favor? Can you try through Jester?
Nope, don't. It'll crash your game. It will crash your game. Don't do it.
I learned that the hard way twice.
Dude, I learned that's how I crashed too.
We're
trying to set the don't do it, Ryan. Your game will crash.
Don't
so
tune your frequency via Jester.
Yeah. You know how your radio is 127.501? Don't try to tune it manually. Sorry, I should have told you, Ruffle.
It's fine. I would have forgotten.
So I have a theory as to why that's happening. And it's that there are a lot of ships also on that frequency, and maybe just like the game is like there's just too many people on this frequency, so it's bumping us off the frequency. And the game is, it's not us. It's clear the game is stupid, but
such a weird frequency though. 501.
The problem is but the 127.5 is the default frequency for these ships.
Okay.
And so I think I just need to change them all manually, but the TACAN mystery, I do not know about that. Now that is something
that I think is bigger than.
Yeah.
All elements, please call if you're in the stack.
Plus it
Marshal 013 commencing.
Marshal 016 in the stack, in stack 1.
Marshal 017 in the stack, position 1.
Marshal 360 in the stack. Position 3.
Marshal 360, not in the stack. Range is 35 miles out.
360, roger. Report see me at 10. Then proceed to stack Angels 2.
360, copy Marshal.
034, request case 1 departure, Cat 2.
034, case 1 departure approved. Maintain 500 feet for 7. Reported position 2. Your stack will be Angels 2.
034, copy.
So right now I have Take-On and Ryan commenced.
I'm on final. You don't want to move around?
Nope. Call ball.
Hornet ball.
Marshal 013 on initial.
013, roger.
Marshal 016 at position 1, request commence, or request signal Charlie at position 3.
Signal Charlie at position 3. Power. Power. Power.
That's going to be a bad
Foul deck. Very foul deck. Emergency cruise to the deck. Deck is closed.
013 kissing off.
I'm just sliding forward of my own power. I can't stop.
Your engine.
We have a good ejection, folks. Good ejection.
Good shoot. Good. Where's the chopper? Chopper.
Aircraft is hanging off the nose.
So Thornhill, your engines touched the back of the deck because your angle was so high. Your engine caught on fire. You caught the tailhook. The tailhook broke, and you just slid right off the deck.
The aircraft was hanging off the nose of the boat for like 15 seconds.
Sounds good.
Dude, that is going to be the best highlight ever.
017 at position 3, requesting commence.
Roger, 017, your signal is Charlie.
016 commencing.
034, your signal is Charlie at position 3. 034, Polly.
Is Cat 2 open while we're recovering aircraft?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Signal is Charlie at position 3 is implied.
Just in case he didn't know. Hornet call ball. Or Tomcat call ball.
Tomcat ball, 1 mile, 2.6.
Roger ball. On and on. Slight right for lineup. Slightly fast.
See you at 10.
360, roger. Proceed to stack 4K, 2K. Foul deck.
Clear all runways.
Yeah, Ryan, I've been using my DLC a lot, and it's been really helping a lot. Just like every time I want to go up or down, I'm using my DLC more than my stick, and it's really.
Yeah, it really helps getting that AOA.
Yeah, it helps.
Are you using
when the
auto throttle?
Yeah. And like if the ball, if the ball is rising, I'm like, shit, I gotta stop a rising ball. I'm like, okay, DLC, and it's like, oop, ball stops in its place. 016 at initial.
016.
Don't have to talk to Marshall.
Or Marshall.
To drive to Cap 3.
Yeah, don't use Cat 3.
34 poly commencing.
017, Cat 3 is closed. Interrogative, can you use Cat 2?
Sure, I'm 429.
You're 429.
Holly's 429. Yeah.
Oh, you're Holiday.
So Wave, the way you use the DLC with the auto throttle, when you pull the brakes out, are you using that to gain altitude or to decrease?
When I pull the spoilers out, I'm decreasing it.
Okay, because sometimes I see that the auto throttle will like compensate and like increase your throttle output. So I don't know if you're using that to like extend out further, or if you were using that to slow down.
Yeah, when I do DLC forward, I'm diving, or what? I'm not diving, but I'm trying to lose altitude. DLC back, I'm trying to gain altitude.
Okay.
Marshall 017 initial.
Roger, initial. Extend 15. Traffic at your front at 14.
017.
Tomcat call ball when ready.
016, Tomcat ball, 6.4, auto throttle.
Roger ball. You are low, power.
Marshall 013, request departure Cat 2.
Cat 2 departure approved. Maintain 500 feet for 7. Report position 2. Your stack will be at 2K.
013.
Brake. On and on. Slightly high. Three wire. Foul deck.
Marshall 429 request taxi Cat 2.
429. Taxi Cat 2 approved. Call Marshall for departure.
Fish, I can switch with you now if you want.
Roger. 1. China Lake, are you at initial?
China Lake?
Yeah, I see a China Lake skin.
China Lake?
Oh, that's 360. 360, are you on final?
Negative, I'm in Marshall, stack 2.
Wave, you want to take it from here? We're clear for right now?
Yeah.
I got you. Cool. Switching over to F-18.
Nice. I'm just gonna sit on the deck with my plane on, but I'm gonna fuel it up real quick. That way I don't have to respawn.
Marshall 033 entering stack.
All right, I don't know where is anybody in the pattern?
Yeah,
I'm about to be.
They're all in the pattern.
No, in the pattern, not in the stack.
Poly pattern.
Oh, 036 take on. Are you coming up on final here?
No, I'm entering the stack.
034 coming on final.
Oh, copy. Paddles contact.
I guess
Yeah,
I'll
this is
extend my final.
360. I am also in the stack.
All right, just go ahead and request commence for me because I'm not sure where everybody is, and I'll use that to.
Angel 013 entering the stack. Angels 2 at position 2.
The Chrome Cat over here, fucking.
013.
034 Tomcat. 1.5 miles, 14.6. No auto throttle.
Roger ball. There's no auto throttle. You don't need to say anything.
Copy.
Power. Oh, you can. Yeah, you can. Power. Little high. You're fast. Little high. You're high. Don't settle. Power. Power. Bolter, bolter, bolter.
360, requesting commence, position 3.
Your signal, 360, your signal is Charlie. It looked like Polly there. It looked like you had really, really low AOA. That's why I kept saying you're fast. It's because you're like, it didn't look like you had any AOA on at all. So
I was pretty flat, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Call the ball.
017 Hornet ball, 2.8.
Roger ball. Come right. Little power. Come right. Good corrections. Good corrections. Good corrections. Little high. Come right when you can. Good corrections. Power. 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 Good trap. Looks like a 2-wire there.
Raffle, you are high as shit.
Deck is red.
What?
What's your altitude right now? Also, why are you so far on the downwind?
I'm not on the. I'm on initial. I'm entering the initial.
How high are you?
8, a little under 8.
Who the fuck is this I'm with then?
Oh, that might be me.
Yeah, I'm all alone. No one's holding my hand.
Remember to request commence, guys, because I don't know who was in the stack and who wasn't. Stuff.
Who's position 1 right now? In the Tomcat.
It's me.
Sweet.
Dude, I. Zero 032, case 1 depart, or case, sorry, case 1 recovery, enter the stack position, or enter the stack, enter stack 1, 2,000 feet, request commence when you are ready. Altimeter 29.92, sorry. Yeah, it's hard to get the words right. It's so easy to get them all confused.
It's once you make the calls a couple of times, it gets a lot easier.
Yeah. For you guys who are in the Tomcat, make sure to look at your trap sheet after you land. It's so cool. Like that landing I just did, I thought I was like, I didn't think I was short in the groove, but I didn't think I was super long in the groove. I look at the sheet, and I was 40 seconds in the groove. Holy shit.
Ooh.
That's terrible.
Yeah, did it give you an actual grade?
No, the super carrier guy should be, but I haven't seen a grade from the super carrier. Have you guys?
Yeah, it's because you're not communicating with the LSO because of the comms. 360 at initial.
You gotta hit the ball button that's in DCS.
Okay.
Ollie, are you
Oh, right.
Whoever's in the stack, your signal is Charlie. I'm just gonna make a blanket call. Whoever is in the...
Oh, I was saying 360 at initial.
No, I know, you're good. Yeah, I see you.
Ollie, this is you, right?
You coming up on me? Yeah.
Okay. This is
Hey, you just burned my hair, Raffle. I just got this haircut.
Sorry.
Are you gonna break?
Are you calling it?
No, why do I don't have to call your break.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yep.
Marshall 033 commencing.
033.
Ryan is with Polly. Copy. I'm flight lead? Polly's in front.
Oh God, do not give me that responsibility. I'm hanging on by a thread.
I got you, my friend.
That's what I need.
What are you gonna say? I'm gonna fly you in. Don't worry. What's his name? Joker? Or...
Oh my God.
Oh wow. Oh Jesus.
Cougar. That Mig really messed Cougar
Oh,
up.
Cougar, yeah. Really?
Where the hell?
Whoever's in the
this
Chrome
Hornet?
Tomcat just blew past me. That was awesome.
Right on my wing. Right on my wing.
I'm
what?
really fast. I'm sorry. I'm going idle. I'll leave the brakes in for now.
Raffle, you're still in the pattern.
013,
Paddles
flight 3
contact.
commencing.
013. Remember to space out in the brakes.
Right. Polly, you with me?
Polly's with you.
All right, nice and tight on the right wing. I'm gonna go wings back now, and hook down.
This is Raffle in the pattern, I believe. 360. 450 at the 90. Who is this Hornet that's flying all around like a crazy person?
You got 033 to just pass a super slow Tomcat.
Yeah, I think that's Raffle. 360, please state your intention.
360 Tomcat ball. Fuel state 9.8.
Wave off. Just
Dude, this
off.
DLC is just picking my nose up with this auto throttle. This is me with my fucking DLC out. I'm just going in the auto throttle's putting me in a.
You're gonna stall, man. You're gonna stall.
I think I could. I don't know why your auto throttle's doing that, man. My auto throttle is awesome. I love it. I literally cannot. I cannot fly without it. I suck.
All right, I'm coming in hot.
I'm looking for that flight of 3. I don't see you guys.
033 waved off due to that slow Tomcat and went around again.
Okay.
013, flight of 3 initial.
013. I've got eyes.
Flight of 2, I guess.
Fisk, are you just chilling on the deck?
I just finished refueling.
Okay.
017, request case 1 departure, Cat 2.
017, case 1 departure. Proceed to stack 1 at 2000 at position. Report at position 2.
Roger.
I forgot something. No, I got it. Oh man, that looks fucking good. Screenshot that. Somebody screenshot that.
Zero 13 flight kiss off.
Damn. I'm gonna start my stopwatch. Let's see how close the intervals are.
I'm not very good at holding speed, so.
That's okay. It'll be fun to just figure it out, you know?
I'm using auto throttle for everything but landing.
Who's on? Who is this slow Tomcat?
It's still Ruffle, I think.
Is he still on final?
He had an extended downwind. So
Why did he extend his downwind?
I think he's having
downwind.
I think he's having some auto throttle fun.
Oh shit!
All right.
Yeah, get the
013 013 wave off.
Marshall 013 negative.
013, I'll have your wings.
360 Tomcat ball 9.4.
360 weapons hot. 013.
Lack of planning on your part does not constitute emergency on my part.
Bolter. Oh my god, you look just like Cougar, man. Bolter, wave off. Okay. You guys got it. You guys can do it. I believe in you. Yeah, somebody had a fish. Yeah.
That's where my confusion is. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey Ryan.
Go away. Nobody loves you.
Weapons hot, correct?
We've denied that request. Somebody got to give me some action here.
Marshall 429.
Waiting for you to be free to call paddles for me. I've been passing by you.
Sorry, there's a lot of chaos.
I know, that's why I've been patient.
Marshall 429 reported inbound, 16 miles out.
034 Tomcat ball 13.
013 Tomcat ball.
Roger ball. 013 wave off.
Don't call ball until your wings at level.
013 wave off.
360 Tomcat ball.
Oh, Polly, you weren't supposed to wave off.
Oh, goddamn. Sorry. I thought you got my call sign wrong.
360 wave off. Take his wings.
God damn, this Marshall sucks.
Yeah. 032. You're clear to land. 032.
Oh God, I'm stuck in the LSO spot while I'm flying. I can't get out of it. How do I get out?
I don't know. 032 power.
There we go. Got it. Okay, got it.
Power. Come right. Easy with it. All right. Good trap. 2 wire. All right. Deck is red. Psychopaths. I got some fucking psychopaths there. Yeah, I was fine. Yeah.
Yeah, so don't extend your downwind.
Yeah, that's how everybody's pumping up.
If it's getting hairy for you there, wave, have them extend their upwind, like their departure.
Yeah. Everybody remember when you're up, like, even after you're waved off, you still have to keep the interval, that 17-second interval. Like, don't just wave off and turn right back into it, and that's why we're all going in circles, like a circus.
Don't hug Ryan.
Tower 489. Overhead Angels.
Yeah.
State 7.6.
Call the ball.
360 Tomcat ball 8.9.
Roger ball.
Hill 013.
You're high.
Departure Cat 2.
Stand by 0. You're high. You're very high.
State 7.6.
You're high. Good corrections. Little power now. Good corrections. Bolter. Oh, wait, no, you're on. Sorry, you're on. 013, case 1 departure approved. Enter the stack, 2,000 feet. Position 2, report at 2.
013?
Red deck. Good job, Ruffle.
Thanks. That was pretty good. So, without the auto throttle, it's super easy. Once you start using the DLC a lot more, and I just use DLC in the throttle, with the auto throttle, oh my god.
Yeah. It's funny how our different techniques have kind of evolved. Paddles contact.
033 copy.
I think paddle. I don't really know how the Navy actually uses the paddles contact, because some places say you got to say it, some places say you don't have to say it. I might look in the Hawk. There's like the Hawk guide.
Marshall 429 reporting in the stack, 4,000 feet. Coming up
All
in
right.
position 3.
All right.
Oh, but it's up now.
429. Your signal is Charlie.
429.
What
Call
is
the ball.
happening to you, fish? No, your plane. What did your plane just?
Hornet ball 1.0,
It's
6.2.
going everywhere.
Roger ball. Come right.
033. Hornet ball 6.6.
Oh, good. Come right. Little high.
One.
Come right. Little power. Good corrections. Easy with it. Power. Little power. Good trap.
Wire.
Yeah, I can't really see what wire you're getting. I can just see that you have a wire, basically. Red deck.
Why I called it.
Did you get a did he give you a grade? I saw you were
He
communicating.
gave me a wave off before I even called the ball.
Oh no. That's probably because you were super, super high in the very beginning. Like when you entered my screen, you entered at like the top third.
I don't know. They're not giving me anything. I'm gonna see if they give me little hand signals.
Marshall 013, with you in the stack. Angels 2, position 2.
013.
Um,
Tower 013. Overhead Angels 2. State 2.8.
hold on, boys. We are not using Cat 3 and 4 right now. Hold on, boys.
Okay.
I've got people whose signal is Charlie.
Marshall 017 established position 2 in the stack.
All right, your signal's Charlie. Get these motherfuckers off my deck.
Whose signal is Charlie?
Yeah, sorry. Your signal is also Charlie.
Got it.
I meant to say.
013.
013 signal is Charlie. Good. Try to request launch when you're behind the jet blast deflector. That seems to work better. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, come on. Put that cat in Christmas livery. It's fun.
034 commencing.
034. So the cool thing is, in the Air Boss, you can actually program the helicopter to come and get your body after you crash. And he'll come and get your body, and he'll drop you off on the deck, and then he'll go back and hang out. Ruffle can attest to this because it happened to me many times. As I
Marshall
rolled off the deck.
017 commencing.
017. Ryan, you should try a shit hot just for fun.
Roger.
Do you like kiss your
Has that not been what I'm doing?
I mean,
429 kiss off.
Ryan, your hook's down while you're afterburning, by the way.
Say again?
case
Your
one
hook
parts
is
are
down while you're
approved.
afterburn.
Enter stack position 2. Report at 2. Enter stack 1.
013.
Report at position 2.
Ooh, look at that beautiful takeoff. Do it, do it.
I'll have your wings.
I'm pretty sure I just got the best screenshot of him flying over.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
034 kiss off.
Copy.
Anyone else taking off?
034, watch for shit hot break in the pattern.
Copy.
Zero 013 request spinning.
Somebody like go around or something. Don't tell me to request spinning.
I don't know. I'm just trying to not... Your shit hot break has ended up...
I'm just following your instructions.
yeah,
dude.
yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. You could touch and go it if you wanted. Zero 32, your signal is Charlie.
Ryan, that was you that just broke the tower, right?
013, call a ball.
013 Tomcat ball. Quarter mile.
Little high. Little high.
Corner
Very
ball.
high. Little high. Good corrections. Good
Got my
corrections.
DLC.
Good corrections. Power. Good trap.
One wire.
Yeah, you were coming in hot, baby.
Now he's got
Red deck. I'm not waving you off, though. He'll get out of the way. Call the ball.
429 Hornet ball, 6.8.
On and on. Or Roger ball. On and on. Come right. Come right. Little power. Oh. Big sink at the end. Yeah. What did you end up? Was that a 3-wire? Red deck. Yeah, it was a big sink right at the last second there. These are all static objects, so they shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, maybe. Who is this?
034 ball.
034. Roger ball. On and on. Looking good. Looking real good, man. Little right. Little high now. Power. You're sinking. Bolter.
Oh!
Oh! A red deck.
Marshall 017 initial.
I'm sorry, Ryan.
What happened there?
I only
You were
need one way, right?
They collided the two of their wings. Because Ryan's lined up on the catapult. So,
I guess Cat 2 is not okay with the Tomcats.
What is if you come in, right?
Well, it is across the foul line. Like, the wing is across the foul line, to be fair.
Oh, God.
Gonna pretend I didn't see that?
Some hornet ran into my tail. 032.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but I'm all locked in now, I think.
I can move forward.
No, he's raising his wings, so I'm okay now.
017 at the break.
Copy.
Ryan, make sure you go look at Discord and save that for your memory book.
Hanging on my fridge.
Hey man, it's a 1440p screenshot. You probably could.
Yeah, something you Polly. So you got a definitive hook skip there. Like I could see the hook skip in my camera. It was cool.
That's a bummer, but cool, I guess.
No, it's cool. And they modeled that. Like I think they modeled the hook skip the Heat Blur did like a few months ago.
yeah. They modeled it like perfectly.
Yeah. Polly, it was looking really good right until that last second got real low.
Ryan, how did you call the cat?
Paddles
people?
contact.
Ground crew request launch.
Green deck, everybody. Green deck.
Marshall 013.
013 report.
Marshall 013 inbound, about 35 miles out.
Paddles contact.
12,000 feet, 11.6.
013 case 1 recovery. BRC 029. I'm an idiot. Hold it 2000 stack 1. Report at position 2.
013.
Or sorry, see you at 10 is what I should have said. Or report see me.
That's me, 017. I did it right at the round down like they said.
073 or 13. Angels 12. State 11.5.
Yeah, I should have said report would see me at 10.
360 requesting launch Cat 3.
What?
Cat 2. Cat 2.
Okay, okay. 360, case 1 departure. Report at position 2. 2,000 feet. Stack 1.
013, at 10.
Call the ball.
017, Hornet ball, 7.8.
013. On and on. Oh, on and on. Come right, little power. 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 Bolter, bolter, bolter.
State 11.3.
And I did put the hook down.
032, Roger ball. Come right. Power. Power. Yeah, good corrections. Come right. Come right. Looking good. Oh, looking solid there. Good trap. Nice job. What's that, a 3 or 4? Red deck.
So,
That was good.
This is Holiday. I'm out for the night. Wave, thanks a lot. Fish, thanks. It was good.
Oh.
Good fun, guys. Yeah.
Thanks, Holiday. Good job, man. That was awesome.
Yeah, take care, man.
013, your signals, Charlie.
013, copy, entering the stack. Position 1, 2,000. Copy, Charlie.
One thing I liked that trap a lot because, Fish, you didn't like, I think what I do a lot is if I feel like I'm going over the wires, like if I look at the deck, I always nose down and ruin it. But if I just ride the ball all the way in, I just keep my AOA, and what I liked about yours is like you did not put the nose down at all. It was awesome. You like, I don't know if you just looked at the ball and didn't look at the deck, but it was great. Hmm. Yeah.
036, entering the stack position 2, 2000.
360, your signals, Charlie.
034.
Paddles contact, sorry for whoever that is.
Roger, 017.
Marshall 013, commencing.
Who's it on Cat 2 right now that's not responded to?
Who's Knight Templar? Oh, he's in the pre-flight briefing. Should I just drag him down?
I think he's on the Conquest server with.
No, he's in the pattern. He's in the pattern, as in he's about to land. That's hilarious.
Princeton flight lead.
We have an authorized plane in the pattern. 034, call a ball.
017, Hornet ball, 7.3.
Roger ball.
Marshall 013 on initial. Get your camera ready.
Come right. Oh, looking good. Little power. Good trap. Red deck.
Princeton flight lead. This is 2. I am following suit.
That was a good trap. Little, oh. My God. God, man. You gotta love heat blur when you hear that sound, like the whistling sound right before it. It's awesome.
Raffle, do you want to do an actual pattern?
Copy that.
Alright, we're gonna break off here.
Got it.
Raffle, I'm gonna jump straight into the stack at
Green Hornet
position 3.
Copy that.
That is VM Fat 101. The Fat Marines.
Do we have any planes in the pattern right now? I think you guys are clear to use Cat 3 and 4.
Roger. 033 going to Cat 3.
Do we have any other Tomcats airborne right now?
Polly should be.
I am in the LSO seat, just taking a look.
Okay.
Copy
Oh, do you
that.
wanna try?
Oh no,
Polly?
no, I'm just watching. Thanks. So.
You guys find those the ships helpful for your like little
Yeah,
where you're
especially
supposed to be?
since the tack hand's not working.
The attack end sucks, dude.
Rafa, let me know when you're saddled.
360 saddled. Actually, let me see if I can tighten this bit.
032, case 1 departure, enter stack at position or stack 1, 2,000 feet. Report, see me.
Request departure. Case 1 departure. Cat 3.
017 departure approved or case 1 departure approved. Enter stack 1, 2,000 feet. Report, see me at 2. Paycon was having that problem too.
It's the gear getting damaged, so for some reason it's highly susceptible to damage off the smoke right now.
I made the boat immortal.
Is the gear like red? If so, then F2 and look under your plane. If the gear doors are not there, then that's why. Stuff.
013 request extended upwind 1.2 miles.
013, we're still in the
forgot
stack.
to request departure. I'm going off of Cat 3 now. My bad.
Case 1 departure approved. Enter stack 1, 2,000 feet. Report, see me at position 2.
233, roger.
All right, Princeton lead. I am set up.
Copy.
032, your signal is Charlie.
Marshall 013, passing position 2 at 2,000, flight of 2, request Charlie.
013, your signal is Charlie.
Copy, Charlie.
It is cool when the deck crew fucking works, dude. They look cool. They're like running around like awesome dudes.
I love it when they're on a coffee break in the middle.
Yeah, it seems like they're on a fucking lunch break most of the time.
Marshall 013, flight of 2, commencing.
013. So how's everybody's performance? Is it okay? Or people were complaining about on the deck getting a little bit of frame drops?
Deck, I'm at 90 in the air. I'm at 140. I think it's okay.
Okay.
I kept freezing on final.
Yeah, that's weird how that was happening.
Could be the statics.
Was it when
on
a
the carrier.
specific was the statics in the game really do next to nothing, but maybe but it's weird how it's happening. Was it a specific communication that was happening when it was doing it? Was it like a specific action where you like calling the ball? Because for us in the Tomcats, we crash twice.
No, for me it was just when I was 0.2 miles from the carrier, it would just freeze.
Yeah, I'll take some planes. Yeah, I'll take some.
I've noticed a shitload
planes.
of desync.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of desync.
Wonder why the desync would happen. That's a
server thing, I think.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a performance. That should be server, right?
It would be server side, yeah.
I'll remove
Maybe
some of the statics.
Maybe Canada's having internet issues.
It might be, it might be just because I added like a lot of animated deck crew in, and so I'll remove a couple of them.
Marshall 013, flight of 2, on initial cameras ready.
013.
Alright, nice and tight, Ralphie.
Alright, let me tighten this up a bit. Your desync has you like jumping everywhere.
So,
Yeah, that
Got a
sounds
picture
cool.
of that for you guys
Nice.
from the air.
Yeah.
he's
Oh
shit
my
hot.
god.
He's fine.
No.
Do not extend your downwind.
No.
I'm just gonna wave off.
No, don't wave
Just-
off. You're fine.
Yeah, you're fine. Just if you need a wave off on final, then wave off on final. But otherwise, you're fine.
My DLC ain't working. Should be fun.
You're going too quick.
There's like a 2. The most helpful ship I find is that ship right in the middle there that helps you with your turn and helps you with your distance. Without TACAN, it's so hard to tell a beam distance. Can't tell at all. 013, call the ball.
013 ball, half mile.
Roger, ball. Oh, you're fast.
Marshall, 0.
You're high.
Marking Moss, 173.
Come left.
Ah,
2.5.
dog both in my hand.
Power. Oh. Bolter.
Oh, damn, I thought I had that one.
I think your hook was up, to be honest.
Oh, yep, good call.
Marshall 017, establish position 2.
017, your signal is Charlie. 360, call the ball.
360, Tomcat ball, fuel state 8.7.
Okay, power. Come right. Power. Wave off.
Negative. 360,
No, wave off.
Overhead Angels, 2.5.
Oh my lord.
033. See you at 10.
I was like, your call was taking so long, I was like, I'm gonna interrupt this motherfucker. He's gonna hit the boat. 032, you should be good. Call the ball.
Zero one seven
1-3 ball, half mile. State 5.3.
Roger, ball, you're high. Come left. Good corrections. Still too high. Way too high. Good corrections. Bolter. Hook skip. 032. Call the ball.
Marshall 033 commencing.
Ooh, on and on, baby. Very nice. Very nice. Power. Good corrections. Nice. Bolter. Yeah, dude, it looked really good. I saw a little desync, yeah. It looked really good. I was on and on most of the time. Got a little too far to the left at the end. Call the ball.
Pocket ball, quarter mile.
You're high, you're fast, you're right. Sorry, I shouldn't give all three at once, but... Oop. There's a lot of desync. I don't know where you are. Oh, apparently you landed. Good job.
You went from flying straight up to on the deck on that one for me.
Yeah, I don't know what was happening.
That's what happened to me, right?
I think, Ryan, it's maybe your connection to the server is bad. It's either the server or you. Yeah. Marianas map is also notoriously shitty performance. Call the ball. I wish... Oh, there's people's pings. Yeah, I don't know. It must be the Marianas map.
0, Tomcat ball, fuel state 8.2.
All right, easy with it. A little power. Little high now. High. Very high. Okay, wave off. You're in the corner of my screen. Wave off. That's literally my head you're chopping off. Oh my god.
017 initial.
Your LSO has died.
You're still your Tomcat. Don't worry about it.
Call the ball. You're high. Little high. Good corrections. Nice. Oh, little settling at the end. Good trap. Yeah. BC is... Let me look at the grade. I can look up the grades for you guys if you want. BC means... Ball call. Distant marks placed after error. Ball call. So you called the ball too early, is what it's saying. What else is it saying? Is this playing on initial or is this playing command to land?